and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Caroline, aka Staying Spooky, and I am so excited for today's video because it is officially time to start decorating hardcore. I know I have like some decorations up, but not really a whole lot. I know I have like this fall picture up, and we're gonna do it today, but I tried to decorate the kitchen table. I got this, you can see it, this new Joanna Parker tablecloth, and it is just too long for this table. So we're gonna have to move it to the dining room, which I'm working on cleaning up. I'm also gonna decorate the top of the cabinets today, which I never decorate the top of my cabinets because I am deathly afraid of heights. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 500 feet up or like 6 feet up. Like, I do not like going on ladders. I don't like, when we went to Paris, probably like 2007, 2008, the elevator to get to the Eiffel Tower was too full. So my parents were like, we're gonna go on the stairs. You guys, my mom, we were almost there. She turned around and I was like pale as a ghost, about to pass out. So, but I believe in myself this year. I'm gonna get the ladder. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We'll see. So we're gonna work on that. And then this wall we're gonna work on because I don't really have a theme for like decorating too much this year, except for like my mantle. That was the only thing. So I think I just want to put a ton of Halloween signs on this wall. I did order some lights off of Amazon, and so I think they should be here next week, but they're like orange and purple, and they're like 66 feet long. So that's gonna be another hard thing for me to get up there, especially since we have the couch. But I believe in myself. I'm gonna go get some more lights today so that we can finish, wait, am I blocking it? So we can finish connecting the lights kind of over here. So that's what we're gonna do today. Gonna work on the cabinets, work on the kitchen table, and then the bathroom, which y'all, I was so excited. I went to Home Goods, spent way too much money there, and I finally, can you guys even see that? They're kind of, sort of, it is so hard to angle this camera. I finally found a Halloween Ray Dunn, I'll say mug, rug, and I found a Rachel Zoe one. I was like so ecstatic. So we're gonna change the shower curtain in there. It's already pretty like spooky. The reason why I'm kind of going through this right now with you guys is because my husband's bandmates are getting ready to come over and it's gonna be really loud. So I'm gonna have to do a voiceover, which I hate doing, but I thought while he's out right now picking one of his bandmates up, I thought, okay, I can at least kind of go through like what I'm planning on doing, insert the clips, voiceover, we'll do it that way. Also, we're gonna work on the dining room today, and ignore the mattress, by the way. Like, I just now I'm realizing we have a mattress in our dining room. Like, it's because we got a new mattress. My husband moved it in there, and I have told him, like, we need to get rid of it. Like, put it in the attic. Like, just move it out of the way. And he's like, I'll call the city, so who knows when that's gonna happen. But I think we're gonna have a Halloween party this year. I know if you've been on my channel for a while, you know last year really, really sucked. And that was mainly because we invited like so many people and more than half of them didn't show up, and they didn't say anything. They didn't say like, hey, we're unable to make it. Like, literally one of them told us like 2 hours before, like, oh, I'm sick. I'm like, if you were really sick, would you not think to like tell someone the day before or even the morning of? Like, I don't know. It just made me really upset because it was like family, you know, and it was a lot of people that didn't show up. I put a lot of hard work into it, and it kind of just felt like all for nothing. I have some of my water here. I have been watching the Davis Manor. Brittany, love her channel so much. She has literally inspired me because she's decorating for her party. She is the reason why I'm decorating on top of the cabinets and putting more lights up. And she has like souvenir cups and stuff she does for her Halloween party. So I mean, now I'm probably going to get a comment being like, you're trying to be just like Brittany, but I'm not. I just like her ideas. So I thought about doing little souvenir cups. So I'm giving her full credit here. I'm not trying to make it my idea. But I think this year we're really just going to invite more friends and less family. And I am going in with the mindset of only 3 people are going to show up, you know, instead of being like, oh, it's going to be this big party. It's going to be huge. I think I just need to go in with low expectations. It was just hard to do that last year because the year before we had so many people and we invited even more people last year than the year before. And it just like, you know what I mean? Like when it's your family and they don't show up, it's just like, we never host people. Like we only do a Halloween party once a year and you can't even show up to that. Like just rubbed me the wrong way. But I think this year will be good. And I also have kind of mentioned it to some of my coworkers that I'm really good friends with. I asked one of them, I was like, if we were to have a Halloween party, would you come? And she was like, hell yeah. And then another one of them lives kind of far away, but she's like, no, I would be there. So I'm like, okay. So this year, like, I'm not going to focus on as many games. We're definitely going to have like hard cider pong. I mean, I'm not going to play it, but I think it'd be fun for other people to play it. And I found ping pong balls that are jack-o'-lanterns and like eyeballs, which I thought was so cool. And I think I'm going to put that, like set that up where the dining room is. Cause like my 2 coworkers, I know they'll play it for sure. So I don't really know if we're going to invite family this year. Like, I think I would rather have it be like just friends. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably invite some family, but just kind of warn them that it's going to be a little different this year. It's going to be a little more partying this year. It's just going to be different than the previous years we've done it. But I'm really excited because it's a different thing we're doing, like a different concept of the party. I'm doing different kind of decorations this year. We're doing the souvenir cups, which I'll post a picture of kind of what I have and what I'm thinking. And I personally think they're really cute. I'm excited, honestly. I'm probably not going to officially really announce the party till like October though. But I think this year I'm going to be Lydia from Beetlejuice. That way I can wear my costume to our party and I can wear it to work so I get more use out of it. But I meant to show you guys the decorations we're using. So I have some boxes down here. Like here, I have a lot of Halloween signs. Here, I don't really know what that is. I have like some garland. And again, I don't know. We got a lot to decorate today and I'm really, really excited. Again, I just wanted to do an intro and kind of explain everything and explain what we're doing because I could try to talk, but you know, when you have drums and guitar, they have like 2 guitarists and a singer, like you're not gonna be able to hear me. Sorry about the voiceover, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think there's definitely gonna be more since I have some more lights on the way from Amazon. And I'm just gonna take it as it comes. I'm just gonna enjoy every aspect of it. So anyway, I'm gonna quit talking and hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so we're starting on top of the cabinets, the part I was extremely worried about decorating on top of. I was shaking this entire time, and I don't know what that is, by the way. There was a ton of those up there from like previous owners. So as I was putting up this Halloween Town sign, which I am so sorry you guys can like really not even see. I was so scared, you guys. But sorry you can't see it. It was really hard to film over here, but I'll show you guys when it's done. This was a hand-painted Halloween Town sign, and I was trying to find something that was strong enough to where it could prop it up. So I found some like vegetable glycerin from the pantry, and it was okay. It worked. It worked. So I really didn't know where I was going with this, by the way. So I found these jack-o'-lantern pails. One was mine as a kid and one was my husband's as a kid. And I decided to just put them right by the Halloween Town sign. I put, well, I guess I was trying, oh, one of those things that from the previous owner's girl. I don't know what that is. I put up my little haunted house up there from Cracker Barrel. Just kind of trying to make it spooky, make things work. When in doubt, spooky tree it out. So I decided to grab all my spooky trees, and I thought these would, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many of those cardboard things are up there. Anyway, I thought spooky trees would be perfect to fill up some space. Again, I am so sorry about the frame. It was so difficult. I've never filmed in this area before, but I decided to kind of put them around the sign. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. He's from Home Goods. I got him last year. Again, this is kind of random, but these were just pieces I didn't really know where to put anywhere else. So I decided to put them up here. But the spooky trees really did work in filling up space. And I am going to add some lights in a second. I got these string battery operated lights from Dollar General today. I think they were like $3. I'm having kind of a tough time putting them up here. But what was funny was I threw them like that and they kind of clinged onto the spooky trees, and I kind of liked it better. My initial idea was just to kind of have it like glow, like put them where you couldn't see them, but I really ended up loving it this way, and I'm just moving the ladder to try to make the other side, like, because I think it stopped somewhere and I'm just trying to straighten it out. And here is the final product. I actually really love this. I tried to back up so you could really see everything. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else on top of these cabinets, but I really love this. Now we are on to adding some string lights around the kitchen table. Let me just go ahead and tell you this right now, you guys. This does not end up looking great, but I loved these colors. Now I'm just trying to brace myself for getting on top of this antique chair. I am so scared, you guys. Oh my gosh, this was a very traumatic experience. But so I was slowly trying to get on this chair and hang up these lights, which is why these didn't turn out great. One thing I thought was really weird was, do you guys see that like long cord? It's like just black in between, like not a lot of lights. I just thought that was really weird, but I ended up putting some signs and stuff, not over this specific one, but over by the pantry, which you'll see in a second. But I'm just using thumbtacks if you're curious to hang up my lights. I do this every year. I just find that this is the easiest way for me to hang up lights, but you do what's easiest for you. Now I'm trying to get that other side with the lights hung up. So instead of just going around each individual frame, I just kind of wanted it to be like all connected straight across. So I got that other side of lights tacked down and I really like them. I really love, of course. I was like, are you kidding me? I was already sweating and I was like, why? Why am I even trying? I'm just joking. But I really ended up loving these lights the way they looked, but this was this was more complicated than I thought. Like, I don't know how people get their lights to look so beautiful and perfect. I think I'm just about done hanging all these lights up and trying to do it carefully, because like my fear is that I'm going to stand up on a chair and it's going to break. I'm going to break my leg. I'm going to be screaming. Then we're going to have to go to the ER. Like, you can definitely tell I have anxiety. Now we are working on the pantry side of the lights, and you guys, look at those other orange lights on my left. Those ones were from Dollar General last year, and these brighter, more vibrant orange lights were from Dollar General this year. So I was like, wow, that's a really big shade difference. So I lost the footage of me putting these colored lights up and connecting them with the new orange lights, but they're up above the pantry. And here is the final product. Again, not perfect. Those wires in between, that's just black with no lights. Definitely need to cover that. I think it's okay. I mean, for my first time of doing this, I put a Haddonfield sign up there to kind of cover that. But I think it turned out okay. So now we're moving on to the kitchen table. I'm trying to get everything cleared off. I absolutely love this Joanna Parker tablecloth we found this year, but it just was not going to work on this kitchen table. So I figured we would move it to the dining room, but I'm going to have to find something else that works. And this was a whole saga. It was just like nothing was working. Like no matter what I was using, trying all these different tablecloths, all these different things, and it just didn't work. And it got extremely frustrating. I found my good old faithful tablecloth from Joann's we got last year. I absolutely love it. It just screams Halloween. It's vintage looking. It's perfect. So this is technically a card table, but it is the perfect table that will fit in this area. So I keep working with this tablecloth. It was initially folded and I was like, I bet I can unfold it and it'll work and be fine. So it's kind of what I'm doing. But then it was like weird on all sides. Like I don't know if it's just me or if it's just tablecloths nowadays, but it just was not working. And I was trying to make sure it was even. I get very like OCD about things being like straight and even like on each side. So I was kind of playing around with it and just kind of figuring out that this just was not working. So I finally decided to try to fold this tablecloth and see if that would work better. But the more I was straightening this out, I was like, wait a minute. Now it's short on each side and I'm like trying to reposition it and it's still just not working. And I was like, okay, well, I really like this tablecloth. I really want it to work. I remembered I had this spider web, like see-through kind of tablecloth with these spiders at the end. I got off of Amazon like years ago, and I thought I could put it over this tablecloth, and that way it would help the length of it, but I would still be able to keep this tablecloth that I really like. How I made it work last year, I don't even remember, but I really did end up liking this. Now I'm just adding our centerpiece. I got this from Joann's last year. It's just this adorable little cake stand. And of course, my Joanna Parker candy dish. I absolutely love this. All the stars on it, the bat. And I thought this would be perfect. I love the height. I was like, you can never go wrong with having a candy dish as your centerpiece. So I'm working with some other things, garland, thinking it needs just something around it. So I'm using this pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern garland I got at Dollar General probably a few years ago. It's a little bit thinner of a garland, so it can kind of work for these things. Then I decided I didn't like that, so I'm trying a Judith Myers tombstone, and I have like this little cupcake jack-o'-lantern ornament. And then this like vintage jack-o'-lantern mug I got at an antique store, and I just was not feeling these things. I was trying different things, putting it in different spots, and just was not happy with it. I was getting really frustrated. I ended up getting one of these LED melty looking candles I got from the Target dollar spot years ago, and just decided, you know what, something needs to go in the bowl and I'll put candy around it. And I really liked the way that this looked, because it almost looked like a little seance table. So I ended up taking the other things off, and I just really liked how this turned out. And of course, I almost forgot the placemats. About to say, what are these called? And I have several Joanna Parker ones, and then the only one that was Martha Stewart was the one with the witch on it that has like the black border with the stars on it. And of course I dropped one. I do not like doing the same placemats on every side of the table. I like them all to be different. I just think it makes it more fun for whoever's sitting at the table. They all get a different one. And that is pretty much the completed table. Here is an overview with the lights turned off, just so you can get the full effect. And I tried to show the whole entire area as well. I know these lights look a little wonky. I think I'm going to fix them later, make them a little straighter so that it looks better, but I'm happy with this area for now. Sorry about the ring light. Happy with it for now, but of course I'm probably going to go back and make some other changes. Here we are now in the dining room. I am getting the Joanna Parker tablecloth that didn't work on the kitchen table in the dining room, and there is Miss Beasley just walking around. I swear she follows me everywhere. But I'm just getting this tablecloth ready and kind of making sure it's all even. And this vase right here was my grandmother's, the one that liked Halloween a lot. So I decided to put a little spooky tree in it as the centerpiece, because every table needs a centerpiece. And here are my Martha Stewart candelabras I got from Home Goods last year. Loved these and thought it would look really good and just kind of give the table a little something extra. And yes, I am that person that gets these LED lights and turns them on and off individually. I know I need to get like a remote control so that it's a little bit easier, but for right now, this works, and they're not like all over the house, so this won't be very difficult. Now we're in the bathroom, which you will have to forgive my filming skills in here. This was the hardest place to film, but I'm just putting some spooky or creepy cloth, that's what it's called, and my sign from Salem, Massachusetts that I got when I went there a couple years ago. And I got these lights from Dollar General. They were supposed to be like these hanging lights, but I couldn't figure it out, like in the doorway hanging. So I was like, oh, maybe if I bunch them up and it'll look cool. And I just did not like it. They looked really stupid. So I don't know where I'm going to put them, but they only costed me $3, so not too much of a loss. And I'm going so fast. I put up an eek sign, which again, I'll show an overview. But now I'm just putting up the Halloween shower curtain, taking down our all year around one. And the shower curtain that I'm getting ready to put up is a Ray Dunn one that I got several years ago. If you've been around here, you'll remember. But I love this Ray Dunn one. It's super cute. It says Happy Halloween with all these cats all over it. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting this up. But a lot of these angles were bad. So that's why there's a lot of cuts in here that I had to make. So I was like, okay, you cannot see anything. So, but I'll show an overview, but I'm so sorry about the angles and the filming in here. It's just a small space and it's really difficult to film. But just finished putting the shower curtain up. I was like so tired after doing this. And then you'll see I'm getting ready to get these little clips that my mother-in-law got me, and oh my gosh, of course that like had to fall down. But these clips I love putting at the top of the shower curtain. I just think that they're really cute. They give a little something extra. I believe I lost some of the other ones, but I just figured, you know what, I'm just gonna make it work. And now I'm giving you the full overview, the rugs, the Rachel Zoe one right there, the shower curtain, which is obviously really wrinkly because it's been in the linen closet for a while. Oh yeah, I hung up that sign. I got that from Big Lots years ago. That's right above the toilet. The creepy cloth I put up, and I really didn't change much on the vanity. I literally just put up like that candle and I think these ghosts, yeah, right on this shelf. And that was pretty much it, besides the other things that I showed you guys. But I really liked how it turned out. It's simple but spooky, and I may end up adding more stuff to it. I honestly have no idea, but there's the eek sign. Okay, you guys, so that was my voiceover bit. It is a new day. I did not get all that filmed yesterday. It was a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. And I kind of overestimated how long it would actually take me, and I was really tired. I'm honestly still really tired, but I really wanna get this wall done, and just excuse the clean laundry over there. But I really wanted to get this wall done, and I figured today would be a good day to kind of work on it. I can actually use my ring light since there is a plug closer to this. And also I realized I didn't finish my thoughts about the dining room. So you guys saw what I already decorated like with it. I got really frustrated because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put on the walls. If I wanted to put garland, if I wanted to put signs, if I wanted to, you know, what I really wanted to do, because I don't have a theme for this wall or for the dining room. I'm kind of just putting up what I got. So we're gonna decorate this wall first, and then we're gonna see what we have left over and kind of go there. And then I think today we might also decorate, maybe. This video is gonna be so long, but I won't be doing a voiceover today, so it should be a little bit easier editing wise. I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating. First thing that I wanna do is take this piece down, do something different. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna point it out to y'all. It's so embarrassing. Hang on. Can you guys see it? So we had a leaky faucet and we were like, oh, that's all that needs to be done is just the faucet. No, the plumber had to cut into the wall. So, just an FYI, we won't be decorating past this lamp because we are gonna be getting a bookshelf to put in front of that because there's just no point in painting because you know when we paint, another issue is gonna pop up and it's just gonna be too much of a hassle. Plus we need a bookshelf in here for DVDs and books because the Wayfair dresser, as you guys know, is not cutting it for me. So we got one of my favorite signs, welcome to Haddonfield. We got this one I got from the Target Dollar Spot last year. We got this one, which I got from my favorite Halloween small shop called the Vintage Skull. He makes really cool stuff. If you love horror, if you love Halloween, go check him out. I believe it's just thevintageskull.com, but I absolutely love this. This little skeleton guy. Welcome, come in and rest your bones. Where I might put this like near the front door or something actually. You guys know I love anything that says 31. I don't know how I'm really gonna start with this. I hang everything up with thumbtacks. That's just the way I roll. As you guys can see, I already have one sign hanging up because there was already a nail there. So I'm trying to put like the heavier stuff on nails that the previous owners have already left. I really don't know how I'm gonna decorate this. I'm honestly kind of nervous because I'm like, how am I gonna do this? So I think I might make this sign like the centerpiece maybe. I think that looks okay. I think once we start putting other signs around it, it will look a little bit better. But where do I wanna put this one? Maybe like, I don't know. Hang on. Can you guys even see me? I don't know, but there's already a push pin right there. Again, this might look really stupid, and that's okay. Because right now I'm kind of just winging everything. I don't really have a plan. I've never done the wall like this before, actually. I've always just had our normal like centerpiece, and then just put Halloween stuff around it. So this is like the first time I'm doing like a collage of Halloween stuff. Now I think I'm gonna move over towards the left and find some signs to put over there. One of my favorite signs, it's from Bargain Hunt, but it is just so Halloween, like typical Halloween. It was $5. I love it so much. And then here's another one from the Vintage Skull that just says Bates Motel vacancy. We got this from At Home years ago. If one door closes, another one opens, your house is probably haunted. And then this little pumpkin that I normally put as a tree topper, but since my mom got me like another one, we'll probably just put him on the wall. It's just the true process of Halloween decorating. Guys, forgot to put this up here. It's the map of Salem from Hocus Pocus. It's so cool. Got it from Spirit. I was gonna put this up here, but honestly, I kind of feel like there's, like, I'm a maximalist, don't get me wrong. I love a bunch of stuff. I love looking at a bunch of stuff. But I don't know if I want to put this up here or if I would rather put it in the dining room, or because the only spot I could think would be above this trick or treat sign, and it's really heavy. So I'm afraid it may need nails, and I believe there's already nails in the dining room from previous owners. I have this from the Dollar Tree years ago, Join Our Black Hat Society. And this was in the dining room, but I think I'm gonna switch it with the Hocus Pocus sign and put this above that trick or treat sign. So there's just a little something else. How do we feel about it? I kind of like it, to be honest. Like, I know it's weird and it's different, But again, once we have the lights up, which they'll be here on Thursday, so I don't know if I'm gonna have a video of me putting them up. You probably don't wanna see me putting them up, but I think the lights will definitely make everything go together. But so far I do like it. It's just different, but it really does remind me of being like in a Victorian home. You know how they had like all those like different pictures, like, I don't know, olden pictures. Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? Am I even making any sense? This is good for now. I know this process was probably really boring to watch just because it was a lot of, does it work, does it not? But again, I like to talk out my thoughts so that you guys know what I'm thinking. Because I personally like that. Like when I watch videos, I don't like voiceovers, I don't like music. I like people to explain what they're doing on video, because it just feels like we're hanging out more, you know, and like we get each other. Sorry if it's harder to see me or hear me. I tried to turn on a light. My ring light plug is not working on like this other plug, so I don't know if it's the plug itself or what it is. But I'm planning on putting my candy corn lights and my OG ghosty lights from 2005 Party City on the stairway. So I apologize if it's a little hard to see me do it, but I'm gonna try. But I'm really excited about this. I'm just so excited to be like hanging lights up. I might have to end up using some shipping tape to see if like, I mean, hopefully I can tighten these tight enough, but just in case, sometimes using shipping tape works. As these lights, I moved y'all to a different angle so you could kind of see what I was doing a little bit better. These lights are not wanting to tighten, so I am going to use some shipping tape. Probably not the best for the wood, but I mean, we're putting up Halloween decorations. This is pretty serious. So I'm going to see if I can kind of tighten them around. And then my plan was to put up the ghosty lights too, but we may have to end up putting the ghosty lights on the other side, and then maybe we can put like some garland over these. We'll kind of see. Got the lights set up. So the candy corn ones were not long enough. So instead of putting the ghost ones on the other side, I decided to connect them. As I was doing this, one, like, yeah, you see this light, one of the little ghosts popped off. So like pretty much, you guys can see, it's just like a little bulb and it just has like a little cloth over it with the ghost face. I don't know where it went, but, oh, here it is. But I was like, no, these lights are falling apart. It looks okay. Hang on. Yeah. It'll look better at night, in my opinion. And I think I might put some garland around it just to amp it up a little bit. And I think I might also put some garland around the other one. I just have some pumpkin ones and like some skull ones. I'm not really sure which one yet, but this video is starting to get really long and I'm like getting really sweaty. So I think I'm gonna end the video here for today. I'll do another video. It probably won't be as long as this one, but we'll probably finish decorating the dining room, and then we got the front yard. You guys, I'm so excited about the front yard this year because I have a headless horseman inflatable that I think is like 8 feet or 9 feet tall, and I am so excited to be able to use it this season. So I can't wait to do that with you guys. But this is gonna be it for today's and yesterday's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, stay spooky.